Are you ready for what could be the most dramatic weather transformation America has seen in months? Because right now, at this very moment, a massive atmospheric battle is forming over the Pacific Ocean, and within 72 hours, it will unleash chaos across more than half of the United States. We are tracking not one, not two, but 5 separate storm systems that will hammer the country over the next 10 days. 8 feet of snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains, 70-degree temperatures in Minneapolis in mid-February, severe thunderstorms with baseball-sized hail in Texas, and a Valentine's Day storm so tricky that meteorologists are losing sleep trying to predict where it will strike hardest. Stick with me for 30 seconds and I will reveal the exact timeline for when this wild weather hits your city. I have pinpoint forecasts for over 170 cities, and the information you are about to hear could save your outdoor plans, protect your property, or even save lives. Here is what makes this forecast absolutely critical. The jet stream is doing something it rarely does. It is splitting into 2 branches, creating a weather pattern we have not seen since 2018. Cold Arctic air is diving south while warm Gulf moisture surges north. And where these 2 titans collide, extreme weather will erupt. Right now, as I am speaking to you, temperatures across the Great Plains are sitting in the 50s and 60s. Bismarck, North Dakota hit 54 degrees this afternoon. Rapid City, South Dakota reached 57. Pierre, South Dakota saw 56 degrees. These are not March temperatures, these are February numbers that belong in early April. Wow. But here's the shocking part. By Tuesday of next week, we could see 70-degree readings as far north as Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let me repeat that. 70 degrees in Minneapolis on February 17th. That would shatter records that have stood for over a century. Omaha, Nebraska is forecast to hit 68 degrees. Sioux Falls, South Dakota could reach 69. Des Moines, Iowa might touch 71 degrees. Now you might be thinking warm weather in winter sounds nice, but this warmth comes with a price. And that price is severe weather. Let me walk you through this timeline minute by minute, city by city, because timing is everything with these storms. Starting right now, Wednesday evening, February 11th, we have snow showers across the Northeast. Buffalo, New York is seeing lake-effect snow with 2 to 4 inches expected overnight. Syracuse, New York will add another 3 to 5 inches. Rochester, New York is in the bullseye for 4 to 6 inches by Thursday morning. Albany, New York, and Burlington, Vermont are on the fringe with 1 to 3 inches possible. Lake Ontario is only about 50% frozen, which means cold air rushing over the unfrozen water is creating those heavy snow bands. If you are in Watertown, New York, or Oswego, New York, you could wake up Thursday morning to 6 to 8 inches of fresh snow. Meanwhile, out west, the first wave of this multi-storm assault is already underway. Sacramento, California is getting drenched with rain right now. Reno, Nevada is seeing a rain-snow mix at lower elevations with heavy snow above 6,000 feet. Lake Tahoe is forecast to receive 18 to 24 inches of snow by Friday morning. Mammoth Mountain, California could see 30 to 36 inches. Squaw Valley is looking at 24 to 30 inches. This is just the appetizer. The main course comes this weekend. Thursday, February 12th, things calm down briefly across most of the country. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania will see partly cloudy skies with a high of 42 degrees. New York City tops out at 41. Boston, Massachusetts reaches 39. Hartford, Connecticut hits 40 degrees. Providence, Rhode Island climbs to 38. The Northeast will be cold but quiet. Perfect day to run errands, stock up on supplies, or prepare for what is coming. Down south, temperatures surge. Dallas, Texas will hit 73 degrees Thursday. Houston, Texas reaches 76. San Antonio, Texas climbs to 79. Austin, Texas sees 77 degrees. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma touches 70 degrees. Tulsa, Oklahoma hits 69. Out west, the snow continues to pile up. Boise, Idaho gets 4 to 6 inches Thursday into Friday. Salt Lake City, Utah sees 2 to 4 inches. Flagstaff, Arizona could pick up 3 to 5 inches at 7,000 feet elevation. Durango, Colorado is looking at 6 to 9 inches. Aspen, Colorado might see 8 to 12 inches. This is fantastic news for ski resorts that have struggled all winter. Vail, Colorado has been running on limited terrain. Park City, Utah has had bare patches visible. Jackson Hole, Wyoming has been scraping by. This storm changes everything for them. Now, here comes Friday the 13th, and the weather gets unlucky for some. Early Friday morning, most of the country wakes up quiet. But by noon, a dangerous setup begins to take shape across West Texas. Midland, Texas will see its first thunderstorms develop around 1 p.m. local time. Odessa, Texas follows at 1:30 p.m. These storms will not be severe initially, but by 3 p.m., they tap into increasing instability and wind shear. By 4 p.m. Friday afternoon, a severe thunderstorm watch will likely be issued for Midland, Odessa, Big Spring, and Pecos, Texas. We are talking about storms capable of producing quarter-sized hail, winds gusting to 60 miles per hour, and brief tornadoes. Lubbock, Texas enters the risk zone by 5 p.m. Friday. Amarillo, Texas by 6 p.m. These storms will be slow-moving, which means flash flooding becomes a concern on top of the severe weather threat. By 7 p.m. Friday evening, the threat expands eastward. Abilene, Texas needs to be on alert. Wichita Falls, Texas should monitor conditions closely. These storms could produce hail up to golf ball size and damaging straight-line winds. Friday night into Saturday morning, the severe weather threat shifts toward the Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex. But here is the key timing detail. The storms will weaken somewhat overnight. By the time they reach Fort Worth around 6 a.m. Saturday, they will be heavy rain producers rather than severe thunderstorm threats. Dallas will see the rain around 7 a.m. Saturday. Arlington, Texas at 7:30 a.m. Plano, Texas around 8 a.m. Rainfall totals Friday through Saturday morning could be impressive. Midland, Texas 2 to 3 inches. Lubbock, Texas 1.5 to 2.5 inches. Amarillo, Texas 1 to 2 inches. Abilene, Texas 2 to 4 inches. Wichita Falls, Texas 3 to 5 inches. That brings us to Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. And Mother Nature has a love-hate relationship with the country planned. Saturday morning, the storm system is located over the Texas Panhandle with a central pressure of 1,004 millibars. This is a moderately strong low-pressure system, and it is just getting started. By Saturday afternoon, severe weather re-intensifies across a broad area. Little Rock, Arkansas is in the enhanced risk zone from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday. Memphis, Tennessee faces severe storms from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Shreveport, Louisiana from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pine Bluff, Arkansas from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. The severe weather ingredients come together nicely Saturday afternoon. Dew points in the upper 50s to low 60s, surface temperatures in the 70s, wind shear values exceeding 40 knots, convective available potential energy or CAPE reaching 1,000 to 1,500 joules per kilogram. Translation, we could see supercell thunderstorms capable of producing large damaging tornadoes, hail exceeding 2 inches in diameter, and wind gusts over 70 miles per hour. Specific timing for major cities. Saturday, Little Rock, Arkansas. Severe weather, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., peak threat 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Memphis, Tennessee. Severe weather, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., peak threat 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Jackson, Mississippi. Severe weather, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., peak threat 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Shreveport, Louisiana. Severe weather, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., peak threat 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Monroe, Louisiana. Severe weather, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., peak threat 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., cities under a marginal to slight severe weather risk. Saturday include Texarkana, Arkansas, Texas, Hot Springs, Arkansas, Jonesboro, Arkansas, Tupelo, Mississippi, Greenville, Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi, Natchez, Mississippi. Flooding is also a major concern Saturday. We are forecasting rainfall totals of 3 to 5 inches across much of Arkansas, northern Louisiana, and western Tennessee between Friday night and Saturday night. Specific rainfall forecasts: Little Rock, Arkansas, 4 to 6 inches, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, 3 to 5 inches, Hot Springs, Arkansas, 4 to 6 inches, Memphis, Tennessee, 3 to 5 inches, Jackson, Tennessee, 2 to 4 inches, Shreveport, Louisiana, 3 to 5 inches, Monroe, Louisiana, 3 to 4 inches. Flash flooding is likely in urban areas and near small streams and creeks. If you live in these areas, do not drive through flooded roads. Turn around, do not drown. While severe weather hammers the south, the west continues to get buried in snow. Saturday brings another round of heavy mountain snow. South Lake Tahoe, California, 12 to 18 inches Saturday. Truckee, California, 15 to 20 inches. Mammoth Lakes, California, 20 to 30 inches. Tahoe City, California, 10 to 16 inches. Incline Village, Nevada, 12 to 18 inches. This is a multi-day snow event. By the time it ends Tuesday, we are forecasting total snowfall amounts of Mammoth Mountain, California, 80 to 120 inches. That is 7 to 10 feet of snow. Squaw Valley, California, 70 to 90 inches. Lake Tahoe, ski resorts, 60 to 80 inches. Cascade Range Mountains, 50 to 70 inches. Northern Rockies, 40 to 60 inches. Moving to Saturday night and Sunday, February 15th, the storm system strengthens rapidly as it moves into the lower Mississippi Valley. By Sunday morning, the low pressure drops to 998 millibars and is positioned near Little Rock, Arkansas. Severe weather continues but shifts eastward. Sunday severe weather timing. Nashville, Tennessee, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., peak threat noon to 2 p.m. Huntsville, Alabama, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., peak threat 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Birmingham, Alabama, noon to 6 p.m., peak threat 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Montgomery, Alabama, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., peak threat 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Atlanta, Georgia, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., peak threat 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Augusta, Georgia, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m., peak threat 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Columbus, Georgia, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m., peak threat 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Macon, Georgia, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., peak threat 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Northern Florida also enters the severe weather risk zone, Sunday afternoon and evening. Tallahassee, Florida, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Jacksonville, Florida, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Gainesville, Florida, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pensacola, Florida, noon to 6 p.m. Panama City, Florida, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. The Carolinas face severe weather late Sunday into Sunday night. Charlotte, North Carolina, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Raleigh, North Carolina, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Greensboro, North Carolina, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Columbia, South Carolina, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Charleston, South Carolina, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 6 p.m. to midnight. Now, here is where the forecast gets extremely tricky. Sunday night into Monday, the storm moves off the East Coast and could bring snow to the mid-Atlantic and Northeast. But this is highly uncertain. The European model from last night showed a massive blizzard. New York City, 12 inches. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 14 inches. Boston, Massachusetts, 16 inches. Hartford, Connecticut, 15 inches. Providence, Rhode Island, 14 inches. But the latest European model run this morning completely changed. It now shows the storm tracking further south and east, bringing mostly rain to the coast with little to no snow. The American GFS model is more suppressed, keeping heavy snow away from major cities. Here is what I can tell you with confidence. If you live in these areas, you need to pay close attention to forecast updates. Areas with the highest probability of significant snow Monday into Tuesday. Poconos of Pennsylvania. Potential for 6 to 12 inches if storm tracks favorably. Catskill Mountains of New York. Potential for 8 to 14 inches. Interior, New England. Potential for 6 to 10 inches. Higher elevations of Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, potential for 10 to 16 inches, areas with lower probability but still possible. New York City, 0 to 6 inches, highly dependent on storm track. Philadelphia, 0 to 4 inches. Boston, 0 to 8 inches. Hartford, 0 to 6 inches. Providence, 0 to 7 inches. The key factors that will determine snow amounts. 1. How far north the low pressure system tracks. 2. How quickly the storm intensifies. 3. The exact position of the rain-snow line. By Monday morning, the storm will be at 980 millibars off Cape Cod, Massachusetts. This is a very strong coastal storm, but strength does not always equal snow. Position matters more. I will have updates every 6 hours as new model data comes in. Check back frequently if you live in the Northeast. While the East Coast deals with this storm, the Midwest will be experiencing something remarkable: record-breaking warmth. Monday, February 16th. Temperature forecasts. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 68 degrees, previous record 61. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, 70 degrees, previous record 63. Fargo, North Dakota, 65 degrees, previous record 58. Bismarck, North Dakota, 66 degrees, previous record 59. Grand Forks, North Dakota, 63 degrees, previous record 56. Duluth, Minnesota, 58 degrees, previous record 52. Rochester, Minnesota, 69 degrees, previous record 62. Mankato, Minnesota, 70 degrees, previous record 64. St. Cloud, Minnesota, 67 degrees, previous record 60. These are not just warm temperatures, these are 40 to 45 degrees above normal. In mid-February, it is mind-blowing. Tuesday, February 17th, the warmth intensifies even more in some locations. Omaha, Nebraska, 72 degrees. Des Moines, Iowa, 73 degrees. Kansas City, Missouri, 75 degrees. Topeka, Kansas, 76 degrees. Wichita, Kansas, 78 degrees. Lincoln, Nebraska, 73 degrees. Grand Island, Nebraska, 71 degrees. Sioux City, Iowa, 70 degrees. For perspective, these temperatures are more typical of mid-April, not mid-February, but do not get too comfortable. Change is coming. The warmth creates instability, and instability creates storms. Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, February 17th and 18th, a new powerful storm system forms along the West Coast. This one could be even stronger than the Valentine S-Day storm. This storm brings another round of heavy mountain snow to the west, then moves into the northern plains and Midwest. Tuesday night into Wednesday, February 17th into 18th. Billings, Montana, heavy snow developing 4 to 8 inches possible. Great Falls, Montana, snow 6 to 10 inches possible. Helena, Montana, snow 5 to 9 inches possible. Missoula, Montana, snow 3 to 6 inches possible. Bozeman, Montana, snow 7 to 11 inches possible. Wednesday, February 18th, the storm intensifies over the northern plains. Bismarck, North Dakota, snow possibly heavy 6 to 12 inches. Fargo, North Dakota, snow and wind 4 to 8 inches. Grand Forks, North Dakota, snow 5 to 9 inches. Minot, North Dakota, snow 8 to 12 inches. Williston, North Dakota, snow 6 to 10 inches. By Wednesday evening, the storm moves into the upper Midwest. Minneapolis, Minnesota, temperatures crash from 70 on Monday to 30 on Wednesday. Snow develops Wednesday evening, 3 to 6 inches possible. Duluth, Minnesota, heavy snow. Wednesday night, 6 to 10 inches. St. Cloud, Minnesota, snow 4 to 7 inches. Rochester, Minnesota, snow 3 to 6 inches. Mankato, Minnesota, snow 2 to 5 inches. Thursday, February 19th, the storm reaches the Great Lakes. Chicago, Illinois, snow and wind 4 to 8 inches possible. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, snow 5 to 9 inches possible. Madison, Wisconsin, snow 6 to 10 inches possible. Green Bay, Wisconsin, snow 7 to 11 inches possible. Rockford, Illinois, snow 4 to 7 inches possible. South Bend, Indiana, snow 3 to 6 inches possible. Grand Rapids, Michigan, snow 5 to 8 inches possible. Lansing, Michigan, snow 4 to 7 inches possible. Detroit, Michigan, snow 3 to 6 inches possible. The storm also brings a severe weather threat to the south. Again, Thursday, February 19th, severe weather forecast. Dallas, Texas, afternoon thunderstorms, some could be severe. Shreveport, Louisiana, severe storms likely afternoon and evening. Little Rock, Arkansas, severe weather possible late afternoon. Memphis, Tennessee, thunderstorms, some strong to severe. Friday, February 20th, severe weather continues. Houston, Texas, severe thunderstorms possible. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, severe weather risk. New Orleans, Louisiana, thunderstorms, some could be severe. Mobile, Alabama, severe weather possible. Pensacola, Florida, thunderstorm risk. This pattern of western snow, Midwest winter weather, and southern severe storms continues through late February. Weekend of February 21st and 22nd, another strong system impacts the upper Midwest and Great Lakes. Saturday, February 21st. Minneapolis, Minnesota, snow, possibly heavy, accumulations uncertain. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, snow likely. Chicago, Illinois, snow possible, could be significant. Detroit, Michigan, snow showers. Cleveland, Ohio, lake effect snow possible. Buffalo, New York, lake effect snow likely. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, snow showers possible. Columbus, Ohio, snow or rain possible. Indianapolis, Indiana, wintry mix possible. Cincinnati, Ohio, rain or snow possible. Sunday, February 22nd. Severe weather returns to the south. Atlanta, Georgia, severe thunderstorms possible. Birmingham, Alabama, severe weather risk. Nashville, Tennessee, strong to severe storms possible. Knoxville, Tennessee, thunderstorms possible. Chattanooga, Tennessee, severe weather risk. The extended forecast from February 23rd through March 1st shows this active pattern continuing. Multiple storm systems will move from the Pacific into the United States. Each one brings the same ingredients: heavy mountain snow out west, winter weather for the northern tier, severe weather and heavy rain for the south, 7 to 10 day snowfall forecasts, Sierra Nevada mountains, 7 to 10 feet total, Cascade Mountains, 4 to 6 feet total, Northern Rockies, 3 to 5 feet total, Central Rockies, 2 to 4 feet total, Southern Rockies, 1 to 3 feet total. This is exceptional news for Western water supplies and ski resorts. Well, now let me address outdoor events and travel concerns over the next 10 days. If you have plans to attend the NBA All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis, Indiana on February 15th and 16th, weather looks cold but manageable. Highs in the mid-30s, lows in the 20s. No major storms expected. Good travel weather. Spring training baseball in Florida and Arizona begins late February. Grapefruit League in Florida could see some rainy and stormy days February 19th through 22nd. Cactus League in Arizona should be dry with excellent conditions. Daytona 500 is scheduled for February 22nd. Current forecast shows dry conditions with temperatures in the low 70s. Perfect racing weather. For those attending Mardi Gras events in New Orleans, Louisiana on February 24th and 25th, keep an eye on the forecast. There is a chance of thunderstorms during this time frame. Not certain, but possible. If you are planning ski trips to Colorado, Utah, Idaho, or California, the next 10 days are golden. Fresh powder will be abundant. Conditions will be excellent. Travel impacts over the next week. Air travel delays likely Sunday through Monday along the East Coast due to the coastal storm. Possible flight delays Tuesday and Wednesday at Minneapolis, Chicago, Milwaukee, and Detroit due to snow. Minimal travel issues Thursday and Friday except for possible thunderstorm delays in Texas and Louisiana. Now let me give you city-specific forecasts for the next 7 days for over 170 locations. Northeast cities: Portland, Maine, Thursday 38 and partly cloudy, Friday 40 and mostly sunny, Saturday 42 and cloudy, Sunday 44 and rain developing, Monday 40 and rain possibly mixing with snow, Tuesday 36 and snow showers possible, Wednesday 34 and partly cloudy. Bangor, Maine, Thursday 35 and partly cloudy, Friday 37 and mostly sunny, Saturday 39 and cloudy, Sunday 41 and rain, Monday 38 and rain and snow mix, Tuesday 34 and snow likely, Wednesday 32 and flurries, Augusta, Maine, Thursday 37 and partly cloudy, Friday 39 and mostly sunny, Saturday 41 and cloudy, Sunday 43 and rain, Monday 39 and rain and snow, Tuesday 35 and snow, Wednesday 33 and partly cloudy, Concord, New Hampshire, Thursday 36 and partly cloudy, Friday 38 and mostly sunny, Saturday 40 and cloudy, Sunday 42 and rain, Monday 38 and rain possibly mixing with snow, Tuesday 34 and snow showers, Wednesday 32 and partly cloudy. Montpelier, Vermont, Thursday 34 and partly cloudy, Friday 36 and mostly sunny, Saturday 38 and cloudy, Sunday 40 and rain, Monday 36 and rain and snow, Tuesday 32 and snow, Wednesday 30 and partly cloudy. Boston, Massachusetts, Thursday 39 and partly cloudy, Friday 41 and mostly sunny, Saturday 43 and cloudy, Sunday 45 and rain, Monday 41 and rain possibly mixing with snow, Tuesday 37 and snow possible, Wednesday 35 and partly cloudy. Worcester, Massachusetts, Thursday 37 and partly cloudy, Friday 39 and mostly sunny, Saturday 41 and cloudy, Sunday 43 and rain, Monday 39 and rain and snow mix, Tuesday 35 and snow likely, Wednesday 33 and partly cloudy. Springfield, Massachusetts, Thursday 38 and partly cloudy, Friday 40 and mostly sunny, Saturday 42 and cloudy, Sunday 44 and rain, Monday 40 and rain possibly mixing with snow, Tuesday 36 and snow possible, Wednesday 34 and partly cloudy. Albany, New York, Thursday 36 and partly cloudy, Friday 38 and mostly sunny, Saturday 40 and cloudy, Sunday 42 and rain, Monday 38 and rain and snow mix, Tuesday 34 and snow likely, Wednesday 32 and partly cloudy. Syracuse, New York, Thursday 34 and snow showers, Friday 36 and partly cloudy, Saturday 38 and cloudy, Sunday 40 and rain, Monday 36 and rain and snow, Tuesday 32 and snow, Wednesday 30 and lake effect snow. Rochester, New York, Thursday 33 and snow showers, Friday 35 and partly cloudy, Saturday 37 and cloudy, Sunday 39 and rain. Monday 35 and rain and snow. Tuesday 31 and snow. Wednesday 29 and lake effect snow. Buffalo, New York. Thursday 32 and snow showers. Friday 34 and partly cloudy. Saturday 36 and cloudy. Sunday 38 and rain. Monday 34 and rain and snow. Tuesday 30 and snow. Wednesday 28 and heavy lake effect snow. New York City, New York. Thursday 41 and partly cloudy. Friday 43 and mostly sunny. Saturday 45 and cloudy. Sunday 47 and rain. Monday 43 and rain, possibly mixing with snow. Tuesday 39 and snow or rain. Wednesday 37 and partly cloudy. Newark, New Jersey. Thursday 41 and partly cloudy. Friday 43 and mostly sunny. Saturday 45 and cloudy. Sunday 47 and rain. Monday 43 and rain, possibly mixing with snow. Tuesday 39 and rain or snow. Wednesday 37 and partly cloudy. Trenton, New Jersey. Thursday 40 and partly cloudy. Friday 42 and mostly sunny. Saturday 44 and cloudy. Sunday 46 and rain. Monday 42 and rain mixing with snow. Tuesday 38 and snow or rain. Wednesday 36 and partly cloudy. Atlantic City, New Jersey. Thursday 42 and partly cloudy. Friday 44 and mostly sunny. Saturday 46 and cloudy. Sunday 48 and rain. Monday 44 and rain. Tuesday 40 and rain or snow. Wednesday 38 and partly cloudy. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thursday 42 and partly cloudy. Friday 44 and mostly sunny. Saturday 46 and cloudy. Sunday 48 and rain. Monday 44 and rain mixing with snow. Tuesday 40 and snow or rain. Wednesday 38 and partly cloudy. Allentown, Pennsylvania. Thursday 39 and partly cloudy. Friday 41 and mostly sunny. Saturday 43 and cloudy. Sunday 45 and rain. Monday 41 and rain and snow. Tuesday 37 and snow likely. Wednesday 35 and partly cloudy. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Thursday 37 and partly cloudy. Friday 39 and mostly sunny. Saturday 41 and cloudy. Sunday 43 and rain. Monday 39 and rain and snow mix. Tuesday 35 and snow. Wednesday 33 and partly cloudy. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Thursday 40 and partly cloudy. Friday 42 and mostly sunny. Saturday 44 and cloudy. Sunday 46 and rain. Monday 42 and rain mixing with snow. Tuesday 38 and snow possible. Wednesday 36 and partly cloudy. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thursday 38 and partly cloudy. Friday 40 and mostly sunny. Saturday 42 and cloudy. Sunday 44 and rain. Monday 40 and rain, possibly mixing with snow. Tuesday 36 and snow showers. Wednesday 34 and partly cloudy. Mid-Atlantic cities. Baltimore, Maryland. Thursday 43 and partly cloudy. Friday 45 and mostly sunny. Saturday 47 and cloudy. Sunday 49 and rain. Monday 45 and rain. Tuesday 41 and rain or snow. Wednesday 39 and partly cloudy. Washington, D.C. Thursday 44 and partly cloudy. Friday 46 and mostly sunny. Saturday 48 and cloudy. Sunday 50 and rain. Monday 46 and rain. Tuesday 42 and rain, possibly mixing with snow. Wednesday 40 and partly cloudy. Richmond, Virginia. Thursday 46 and partly cloudy. Friday 48 and mostly sunny. Saturday 50 and cloudy. Sunday 52 and rain. Monday 48 and rain. Tuesday 44 and rain. Wednesday 42 and partly cloudy. Norfolk, Virginia. Thursday 47 and partly cloudy. Friday 49 and mostly sunny. Saturday 51 and cloudy. Sunday 53 and rain. Monday 49 and rain. Tuesday 45 and rain. Wednesday 43 and partly cloudy. Charleston, West Virginia. Thursday 41 and partly cloudy. Friday 43 and mostly sunny. Saturday 45 and cloudy. Sunday 47 and rain. Monday 43 and rain. Tuesday 39 and rain or snow. Wednesday 37 and partly cloudy. Roanoke, Virginia. Thursday 43 and partly cloudy. Friday 45 and mostly sunny. Saturday 47 and cloudy. Sunday 49 and rain. Monday 45 and rain. Tuesday 41 and rain. Wednesday 39 and partly cloudy. Southeast cities. Charlotte, North Carolina. Thursday 48 and partly cloudy. Friday 50 and mostly sunny. Saturday 52 and cloudy. Sunday 54 and thunderstorms. Monday 50 and rain. Tuesday 46 and rain. Wednesday 44 and partly cloudy. Raleigh, North Carolina. Thursday 49 and partly cloudy. Friday 51 and mostly sunny. Saturday 53 and cloudy. Sunday 55 and thunderstorms likely. Monday 51 and rain. Tuesday, 47 and rain. Wednesday, 45 and partly cloudy. Greensboro, North Carolina. Thursday, 47 and partly cloudy. Friday, 49 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 51 and cloudy. Sunday, 53 and thunderstorms. Monday, 49 and rain. Tuesday, 45 and rain. Wednesday, 43 and partly cloudy. Asheville, North Carolina. Thursday, 44 and partly cloudy. Friday, 46 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 48 and cloudy. Sunday, 50 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 46 and rain. Tuesday, 42 and rain or snow. Wednesday, 40 and partly cloudy. Columbia, South Carolina. Thursday, 51 and partly cloudy. Friday, 53 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 55 and cloudy. Sunday, 57 and thunderstorms. Monday, 53 and rain. Tuesday, 49 and rain. Wednesday, 47 and partly cloudy. Charleston, South Carolina. Thursday, 53 and partly cloudy. Friday, 55 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 57 and cloudy. Sunday, 59 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 55 and rain. Tuesday, 51 and rain. Wednesday, 49 and partly cloudy. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Thursday, 52 and partly cloudy. Friday, 54 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 56 and cloudy. Sunday, 58 and thunderstorms. Monday, 54 and rain. Tuesday, 50 and rain. Wednesday, 48 and partly cloudy. Savannah, Georgia. Thursday, 54 and partly cloudy. Friday, 56 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 58 and cloudy. Sunday, 60 and thunderstorms. Monday, 56 and rain. Tuesday, 52 and rain. Wednesday, 50 and partly cloudy. Atlanta, Georgia. Thursday, 52 and partly cloudy. Friday, 54 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 56 and cloudy. Sunday, 58 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 54 and rain. Tuesday, 50 and rain. Wednesday, 48 and partly cloudy. Augusta, Georgia. Thursday, 53 and partly cloudy. Friday, 55 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 57 and cloudy. Sunday, 59 and thunderstorms. Monday, 55 and rain. Tuesday, 51 and rain. Wednesday, 49 and partly cloudy. Macon, Georgia. Thursday, 54 and partly cloudy. Friday, 56 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 58 and cloudy. Sunday, 60 and thunderstorms. Monday, 56 and rain. Tuesday, 52 and rain. Wednesday, 50 and partly cloudy. Columbus, Georgia. Thursday, 55 and partly cloudy. Friday, 57 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 59 and cloudy. Sunday, 61 and thunderstorms. Monday, 57 and rain. Tuesday, 53 and rain. Wednesday, 51 and partly cloudy. Yalm, Jacksonville, Florida. Thursday, 57 and partly cloudy. Friday, 59 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 61 and cloudy. Sunday, 63 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 59 and rain. Tuesday, 55 and rain. Wednesday, 53 and partly cloudy. Tallahassee, Florida. Thursday, 58 and partly cloudy. Friday, 60 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 62 and cloudy. Sunday, 64 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 60 and rain. Tuesday, 56 and rain. Wednesday, 54 and partly cloudy. Gainesville, Florida. Thursday, 59 and partly cloudy. Friday, 61 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 63 and cloudy. Sunday, 65 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 61 and rain. Tuesday, 57 and rain. Wednesday, 55 and partly cloudy. Orlando, Florida. Thursday, 62 and partly cloudy. Friday, 64 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 66 and cloudy. Sunday, 68 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 64 and rain. Tuesday, 60 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 58 and mostly sunny. Tampa, Florida. Thursday, 64 and partly cloudy. Friday, 66 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 68 and cloudy. Sunday, 70 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 66 and rain. Tuesday, 62 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 60 and mostly sunny. Miami, Florida. Thursday, 68 and partly cloudy. Friday, 70 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 72 and partly cloudy. Sunday, 74 and isolated thunderstorms. Monday, 70 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 68 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 66 and mostly sunny. Deep South cities. Birmingham, Alabama. Thursday, 53 and partly cloudy. Friday, 55 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 57 and cloudy. Sunday, 59 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 55 and rain. Tuesday, 51 and rain. Wednesday, 49 and partly cloudy. Montgomery, Alabama. Thursday, 56 and partly cloudy. Friday, 58 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 60 and cloudy. Sunday, 62 and thunderstorms. Monday, 58 and rain. Tuesday, 54 and rain. Wednesday, 52 and partly cloudy. Huntsville, Alabama. Thursday, 51 and partly cloudy. Friday, 53 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 55 and cloudy. Sunday, 57 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 53 and rain. Tuesday, 49 and rain. Wednesday, 47 and partly cloudy. Mobile, Alabama. Thursday, 59 and partly cloudy. Friday, 61 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 63 and cloudy. Sunday, 65 and thunderstorms. Monday, 61 and rain. Tuesday, 57 and rain. Wednesday, 55 and partly cloudy. Jackson, Mississippi. Thursday, 56 and partly cloudy. Friday, 58 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 60 and cloudy. Sunday, 62 and thunderstorms. Monday, 58 and rain. Tuesday, 54 and rain. Wednesday, 52 and partly cloudy. Gulfport, Mississippi. Thursday, 60 and partly cloudy. Friday, 62 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 64 and cloudy. Sunday, 66 and thunderstorms. Monday, 62 and rain. Tuesday, 58 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 56 and mostly sunny. Memphis, Tennessee. Thursday, 54 and partly cloudy. Friday, 56 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 58 and cloudy. Sunday, 60 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 56 and rain. Tuesday, 52 and rain. Wednesday, 50 and partly cloudy. Nashville, Tennessee. Thursday, 51 and partly cloudy. Friday, 53 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 55 and cloudy. Sunday, 57 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 53 and rain. Tuesday, 49 and rain. Wednesday, 47 and partly cloudy. Knoxville, Tennessee. Thursday, 49 and partly cloudy. Friday, 51 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 53 and cloudy. Sunday, 55 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 51 and rain. Tuesday, 47 and rain. Wednesday, 45 and partly cloudy. Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thursday, 50 and partly cloudy. Friday, 52 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 54 and cloudy. Sunday, 56 and thunderstorms. Monday, 52 and rain. Tuesday, 48 and rain. Wednesday, 46 and partly cloudy. New Orleans, Louisiana. Thursday, 61 and partly cloudy. Friday, 63 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 65 and cloudy. Sunday, 67 and thunderstorms. Monday, 63 and rain. Tuesday, 59 and rain. Wednesday, 57 and partly cloudy. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Thursday, 60 and partly cloudy. Friday, 62 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 64 and cloudy. Sunday, 66 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 62 and rain. Tuesday, 58 and rain. Wednesday, 56 and partly cloudy. Wine, Shreveport, Louisiana. Thursday, 58 and partly cloudy. Friday, 60 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 62 and cloudy. Sunday, 64 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 60 and rain. Tuesday, 56 and rain. Wednesday, 54 and partly cloudy. Monroe, Louisiana. Thursday, 57 and partly cloudy. Friday, 59 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 61 and cloudy. Sunday, 63 and thunderstorms. Monday, 59 and rain. Tuesday, 55 and rain. Wednesday, 53 and partly cloudy. Texas cities. Houston, Texas. Thursday, 76 and partly cloudy. Friday, 78 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 80 and cloudy. Sunday, 82 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 78 and rain. Tuesday, 74 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 72 and mostly sunny. Dallas, Texas. Thursday, 73 and partly cloudy. Friday, 75 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 77 and rain likely. Sunday, 73 and rain. Monday, 69 and rain. Tuesday, 65 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 63 and mostly sunny. Fort Worth, Texas. Thursday, 72 and partly cloudy. Friday, 74 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 76 and rain developing. Sunday, 72 and rain. Monday, 68 and rain. Tuesday, 64 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 62 and mostly sunny. Austin, Texas. Thursday, 77 and partly cloudy. Friday, 79 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 81 and cloudy. Sunday, 77 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 73 and rain. Tuesday, 69 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 67 and mostly sunny. San Antonio, Texas. Thursday, 79 and partly cloudy. Friday, 81 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 83 and cloudy. Sunday, 79 and thunderstorms possible. Monday, 75 and rain. Tuesday, 71 and partly cloudy. Wednesday, 69 and mostly sunny. Corpus Christi, Texas. Thursday, 73 and partly cloudy. Friday 75 and mostly sunny, Saturday 77 and cloudy, Sunday 73 and rain possible, Monday 69 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 67 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 65 and mostly sunny. El Paso, Texas, Thursday 59 and partly cloudy, Friday 61 and mostly sunny, Saturday 63 and cloudy, Sunday 59 and rain possible, Monday 55 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 53 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 51 and mostly sunny. Yon, Midland, Texas, Thursday 66 and partly cloudy, Friday 68 and mostly sunny, Saturday 70 and thunderstorms developing, Sunday 66 and rain, Monday 62 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 58 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 56 and mostly sunny. Lubbock, Texas, Thursday 63 and partly cloudy, Friday 65 and mostly sunny, Saturday 67 and thunderstorms likely, Sunday 63 and rain, Monday 59 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 55 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 53 and mostly sunny. Amarillo, Texas, Thursday 60 and partly cloudy, Friday 62 and mostly sunny, Saturday 64 and thunderstorms likely, Sunday 60 and rain, Monday 56 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 52 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 50 and mostly sunny. Abilene, Texas, Thursday 68 and partly cloudy, Friday 70 and mostly sunny, Saturday 72 and thunderstorms, Sunday 68 and rain, Monday 64 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 60 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 58 and mostly sunny. Wichita Falls, Texas, Thursday 67 and partly cloudy, Friday 69 and mostly sunny, Saturday 71 and thunderstorms, Sunday 67 and rain, Monday 63 and rain, Tuesday 59 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 57 and mostly sunny. Midwest cities, Chicago, Illinois, Thursday 42 and partly cloudy, Friday 44 and mostly sunny, Saturday 46 and cloudy, Sunday 48 and cloudy, Monday 52 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 54 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 56 and cloudy, then snow possible Wednesday night. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Thursday 39 and partly cloudy, Friday 41 and mostly sunny, Saturday 43 and cloudy, Sunday 45 and cloudy, Monday 49 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 51 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 53 and cloudy, snow possible Wednesday night. Minneapolis, Minnesota, Thursday 38 and partly cloudy, Friday 40 and mostly sunny, Saturday 42 and cloudy, Sunday 46 and cloudy, Monday 68 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 70 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 52 and cloudy, snow develops Wednesday evening. St. Paul, Minnesota, Thursday 38 and partly cloudy, Friday 40 and mostly sunny, Saturday 42 and cloudy, Sunday 46 and cloudy, Monday 68 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 70 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 52 and cloudy, snow likely Wednesday evening. Duluth, Minnesota, Thursday 33 and partly cloudy, Friday 35 and mostly sunny, Saturday 37 and cloudy, Sunday 41 and cloudy, Monday 58 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 60 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 42 and cloudy, heavy snow. Wednesday night, Des Moines, Iowa, Thursday 45 and partly cloudy, Friday 47 and mostly sunny, Saturday 49 and cloudy, Sunday 51 and cloudy, Monday 65 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 71 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 58 and cloudy. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Thursday 43 and partly cloudy, Friday 45 and mostly sunny, Saturday 47 and cloudy, Sunday 49 and cloudy, Monday 63 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 69 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 56 and cloudy. Davenport, Iowa, Thursday 44 and partly cloudy, Friday 46 and mostly sunny, Saturday 48 and cloudy, Sunday 50 and cloudy, Monday 64 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 70 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 57 and cloudy. Omaha, Nebraska, Thursday 47 and partly cloudy, Friday 49 and mostly sunny, Saturday 51 and cloudy, Sunday 53 and cloudy, Monday 66 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 72 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 59 and cloudy. Lincoln, Nebraska, Thursday 48 and partly cloudy, Friday 50 and mostly sunny, Saturday 52 and cloudy, Sunday 54 and cloudy, Monday 67 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 73 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 60 and cloudy. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Thursday 44 and partly cloudy, Friday 46 and mostly sunny, Saturday 48 and cloudy, Sunday 50 and cloudy, Monday 64 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 70 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 56 and cloudy, snow possible Wednesday night, Rapid City, South Dakota. Thursday, 54 and partly cloudy. Friday, 56 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 58 and cloudy. Sunday, 54 and cloudy. Monday, 62 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 68 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 52 and cloudy. Bismarck, North Dakota. Thursday, 48 and partly cloudy. Friday, 50 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 52 and cloudy. Sunday, 54 and cloudy. Monday, 62 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 66 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 50 and cloudy. Snow likely Wednesday. Fargo, North Dakota. Thursday, 42 and partly cloudy. Friday, 44 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 46 and cloudy. Sunday, 48 and cloudy. Monday, 60 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 65 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 48 and cloudy. Snow. Wednesday evening in Kansas City, Missouri. Thursday, 52 and partly cloudy. Friday, 54 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 56 and cloudy. Sunday, 58 and cloudy. Monday, 68 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 75 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 64 and cloudy. Wichita, Kansas. Thursday, 56 and partly cloudy. Friday, 58 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 60 and cloudy. Sunday, 62 and cloudy. Monday, 72 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 78 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 68 and cloudy. Topeka, Kansas. Thursday, 54 and partly cloudy. Friday, 56 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 58 and cloudy. Sunday, 60 and cloudy. Monday, 70 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 76 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 66 and cloudy. St. Louis, Missouri. Thursday, 49 and partly cloudy. Friday, 51 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 53 and cloudy. Sunday, 55 and cloudy. Monday, 64 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 70 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 62 and cloudy. Indianapolis, Indiana. Thursday, 46 and partly cloudy. Friday, 48 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 50 and cloudy. Sunday, 52 and cloudy. Monday, 60 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 66 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 58 and cloudy. Ohio cities, Cleveland, Ohio. Thursday, 39 and partly cloudy. Friday, 41 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 43 and cloudy. Sunday, 45 and cloudy. Monday, 49 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 53 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 51 and cloudy. Cincinnati, Ohio. Thursday, 47 and partly cloudy. Friday, 49 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 51 and cloudy. Sunday, 53 and cloudy. Monday, 59 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 65 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 61 and cloudy. Columbus, Ohio. Thursday, 44 and partly cloudy. Friday, 46 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 48 and cloudy. Sunday, 50 and cloudy. Monday, 56 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 62 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 58 and cloudy. Toledo, Ohio. Thursday, 40 and partly cloudy. Friday, 42 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 44 and cloudy. Sunday, 46 and cloudy. Monday, 50 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 54 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 52 and cloudy. Akron, Ohio. Thursday, 41 and partly cloudy. Friday, 43 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 45 and cloudy. Sunday, 47 and cloudy. Monday, 51 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 55 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 53 and cloudy. Dayton, Ohio. Thursday, 45 and partly cloudy. Friday, 47 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 49 and cloudy. Sunday, 51 and cloudy. Monday, 57 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 63 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 59 and cloudy. Michigan cities. Detroit, Michigan. Thursday, 38 and partly cloudy. Friday, 40 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 42 and cloudy. Sunday, 44 and cloudy. Monday, 48 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 52 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 50 and cloudy. Snow possible Wednesday night, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thursday, 37 and partly cloudy. Friday, 39 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 41 and cloudy. Sunday, 43 and cloudy. Monday, 47 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 51 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 49 and cloudy. Snow likely Wednesday night. Lansing, Michigan. Thursday, 36 and partly cloudy. Friday, 38 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 40 and cloudy. Sunday, 42 and cloudy. Monday, 46 and partly cloudy. Tuesday, 50 and mostly sunny. Wednesday, 48 and cloudy. Snow possible Wednesday night. Arkansas cities, Little Rock, Arkansas. Thursday, 55 and partly cloudy. Friday, 57 and mostly sunny. Saturday, 59 and rain developing. Sunday, 61 and thunderstorms likely. Monday, 57 and rain. Tuesday, 53 and rain. Wednesday, 51 and partly cloudy. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Thursday, 52 and partly cloudy. Friday 54 and mostly sunny, Saturday 56 and rain likely, Sunday 58 and thunderstorms, Monday 54 and rain, Tuesday 50 and rain, Wednesday 48 and partly cloudy. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Thursday 54 and partly cloudy, Friday 56 and mostly sunny, Saturday 58 and rain likely, Sunday 60 and thunderstorms, Monday 56 and rain, Tuesday 52 and rain, Wednesday 50 and partly cloudy. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Thursday 56 and partly cloudy, Friday 58 and mostly sunny, Saturday 60 and rain developing, Sunday 62 and thunderstorms likely, Monday 58 and rain, Tuesday 54 and rain, Wednesday 52 and partly cloudy. Oklahoma cities. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Thursday 70 and partly cloudy, Friday 72 and mostly sunny, Saturday 74 and rain likely, Sunday 70 and rain, Monday 66 and rain, Tuesday 62 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 60 and mostly sunny. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thursday 69 and partly cloudy, Friday 71 and mostly sunny, Saturday 73 and rain likely, Sunday 69 and rain, Monday 65 and rain, Tuesday 61 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 59 and mostly sunny. West and mountain cities, Denver, Colorado. Thursday 48 and partly cloudy, Friday 50 and mostly sunny, Saturday 46 and snow showers, Sunday 42 and snow, Monday 40 and snow, Tuesday 38 and snow showers, Wednesday 44 and partly cloudy. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thursday 46 and partly cloudy, Friday 48 and mostly sunny, Saturday 44 and snow showers, Sunday 40 and snow, Monday 38 and snow, Tuesday 36 and snow showers, Wednesday 42 and partly cloudy. Boise, Idaho. Thursday 42 and partly cloudy, Friday 44 and cloudy, Saturday 40 and snow, Sunday 38 and snow, Monday 36 and snow, Tuesday 34 and snow showers, Wednesday 40 and partly cloudy. Salt Lake City, Utah. Thursday 44 and partly cloudy, Friday 46 and cloudy, Saturday 42 and snow, Sunday 40 and snow, Monday 38 and snow, Tuesday 36 and snow showers, Wednesday 42 and partly cloudy. Las Vegas, Nevada. Thursday 58 and partly cloudy, Friday 60 and mostly sunny, Saturday 56 and cloudy, Sunday 54 and rain possible, Monday 52 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 56 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 58 and mostly sunny. Phoenix, Arizona. Thursday 66 and partly cloudy, Friday 68 and mostly sunny, Saturday 64 and partly cloudy, Sunday 62 and partly cloudy, Monday 60 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 64 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 66 and mostly sunny. Tucson, Arizona. Thursday 64 and partly cloudy, Friday 66 and mostly sunny, Saturday 62 and partly cloudy, Sunday 60 and partly cloudy, Monday 58 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 62 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 64 and mostly sunny. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thursday 52 and partly cloudy, Friday 54 and mostly sunny, Saturday 50 and rain or snow showers, Sunday 48 and rain or snow, Monday 46 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 50 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 52 and mostly sunny. Flagstaff, Arizona. Thursday 38 and partly cloudy, Friday 40 and mostly sunny, Saturday 36 and snow, Sunday 34 and snow, Monday 32 and snow, Tuesday 36 and snow showers, Wednesday 40 and partly cloudy. Pacific Northwest cities. Seattle, Washington. Thursday 46 and rain, Friday 44 and rain showers, Saturday 42 and rain and mountain snow, Sunday 40 and rain and snow, Monday 38 and snow showers, Tuesday 40 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 42 and mostly cloudy. Portland, Oregon. Thursday 48 and rain, Friday 46 and rain showers, Saturday 44 and rain and mountain snow, Sunday 42 and rain and snow, Monday 40 and rain or snow showers, Tuesday 42 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 44 and mostly cloudy. Spokane, Washington. Thursday 36 and partly cloudy, Friday 38 and cloudy, Saturday 34 and snow, Sunday 32 and snow, Monday 30 and snow, Tuesday 32 and snow showers, Wednesday 36 and partly cloudy. Eugene, Oregon. Thursday 47 and rain, Friday 45 and rain showers, Saturday 43 and rain and mountain snow, Sunday 41 and rain and snow, Monday 39 and rain or snow showers, Tuesday 41 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 43 and mostly cloudy. California cities, Los Angeles, California, Thursday 62 and partly cloudy, Friday 64 and mostly sunny, Saturday 60 and cloudy, Sunday 58 and rain possible, Monday 56 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 60 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 62 and mostly sunny. San Diego, California, Thursday 64 and partly cloudy, Friday 66 and mostly sunny, Saturday 62 and partly cloudy, Sunday 60 and partly cloudy, Monday 58 and partly cloudy, Tuesday 62 and mostly sunny, Wednesday 64 and mostly sunny. San Francisco, California, Thursday 54 and rain, Friday 52 and rain showers, Saturday 50 and rain, Sunday 48 and rain, Monday 46 and rain showers, Tuesday 50 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 52 and mostly cloudy. Sacramento, California, Thursday 56 and rain, Friday 54 and rain showers, Saturday 52 and rain and mountain snow, Sunday 50 and rain and snow, Monday 48 and rain or snow showers, Tuesday 52 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 54 and mostly cloudy. Fresno, California, Thursday 58 and partly cloudy, Friday 56 and cloudy, Saturday 54 and rain and mountain snow, Sunday 52 and rain and snow, Monday 50 and rain or snow showers, Tuesday 54 and partly cloudy, Wednesday 56 and mostly cloudy. Now the bottom line for this entire weather pattern, the West gets buried in snow. This is fantastic news for water supplies and winter recreation. The South faces repeated severe weather threats through late February. Be weather aware. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. Know your safe place. The Midwest and Northern Plains experience wild temperature swings from 70 degrees to snowstorms in less than 48 hours. The Northeast and Mid-Atlantic remain uncertain for snowfall. The Valentine S-Day storm could bring heavy snow or miss entirely. Stay tuned to updates. This pattern represents a major shift from the quiet weather of January and early February. We are entering an active phase that will likely last 3 to 4 weeks. What should you do with this information? If you live in the West and enjoy winter sports, get ready for excellent conditions. If you live in the South, review your severe weather safety plans. Make sure your weather radio works. Download a weather app. Know where to shelter. If you live in the Midwest or Great Lakes, prepare for both warm weather and winter weather in the same week. Keep winter clothing handy even when it is 70 degrees. If you live in the Northeast, monitor forecasts closely. This Valentine S-Day storm could bring significant impacts or nothing at all. The difference is 50 miles in storm track. Comment below with your city name, and I will personally respond with specific details for your location. I read every single comment and respond to as many as I can. Share this forecast with anyone who needs to know about the wild weather ahead. Forward it to family. Send it to friends. Post it on social media. This information could help someone avoid a dangerous situation. The next update comes tomorrow morning with the latest model data. We will have much better clarity on the Valentine S-Day storm by then. We will also discuss the next wave of severe weather and the continuing snow situation out west. Check back every 6 hours for updates if you live in an area expecting severe weather or significant snow. This forecast is based on the latest data from the American GFS model, the European ECMWF model, the Canadian CMC model, and ensemble guidance. Confidence is high in the overall pattern. Confidence is moderate in specific details beyond 72 hours. Confidence is low in the exact track and intensity of the Valentine S-Day coastal storm. Stay safe out there, be weather aware, make smart decisions, and remember, weather changes lives, so stay informed. Now let me give you even more specific timing and details for the major weather events coming up. For the severe weather outbreak Saturday, February 14th, let me break down the hour-by-hour timeline for the highest risk areas. Little Rock, Arkansas detailed timeline, noon to 1 p.m. Cloudy skies, temperatures near 60 degrees, winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. First storms develop to the west, moving east at 30 miles per hour. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Line of storms approaches from the west, radar showing yellow and orange returns. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Heavy rain arrives, winds gust to 45 miles per hour. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Severe thunderstorm warning likely, rotation possible, hail up to quarter size. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Peak severe weather threat, tornado watch in effect, storms capable of producing tornadoes. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Main line moves through, damaging winds likely, heavy downpours. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Storms begin to weaken, still heavy rain, winds decrease to 35 miles per hour. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Rain continues, severe threat diminishes, flooding concerns increase. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Scattered showers, main severe threat moves east of Little Rock, Memphis, Tennessee. Detailed timeline. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Increasing clouds, temperatures near 58 degrees becoming breezy. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Storms developing to the southwest in Arkansas and Mississippi. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Severe thunderstorm watch issued for Shelby County and surrounding areas. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. First storms arrive from the southwest, heavy rain begins. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Peak severe weather, tornado warned, storms possible. Large hail, likely. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Intense storms, winds gusting to 65 miles per hour, power outages possible. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Main storm complex moves through downtown Memphis, flash flooding possible. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Storms continue, severe threat decreases but heavy rain persists. 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Storms weakening, moving into western Tennessee, flood warnings continue. Jackson, Mississippi. Detailed timeline. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Partly cloudy, temperatures near 60 degrees, humidity increasing. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Storms developing to the west and northwest, radar shows intensification. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Severe thunderstorm watch posted, supercells possible. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Severe storms arrive, rotation detected on radar, tornado sirens may sound. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Peak tornado threat, large wedge tornadoes possible, seek shelter immediately. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Additional storm cells move through, continued tornado threat, baseball-sized hail reported. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Heavy rain and damaging winds, storm beginning to organize into squall line. 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Squall line passage, winds gusting to 70 miles per hour. 11 p.m. to midnight, storms moving east, severe threat decreases, flooding concerns remain. Shreveport, Louisiana. Detailed timeline. Noon to 1 p.m. Partly cloudy, temperatures near 62 degrees, winds light and variable. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Storms developing in East Texas, moving east at 25 miles per hour. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Severe thunderstorm watch issued, storms approaching from the west. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. First severe storms arrive, quarter-sized hail reported, heavy rain. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Peak severe weather threat, supercells with large tornadoes possible. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Tornado emergency possible for parts of Caddo Parish, take cover now. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Multiple tornado warned storms, extreme danger, stay sheltered. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Storms continue, baseball-sized hail, destructive winds. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Main threat area shifts east, lingering severe storms possible. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Storms weakening locally, moving into Arkansas, flash flooding threat increases. For Sunday, February 15th, the severe weather shifts eastward into Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas. Birmingham, Alabama. Detailed timeline. 11 a.m. to noon. Increasing clouds, temperatures near 57 degrees, winds picking up from the south. Noon to 1 p.m. First thunderstorms developing to the west in Mississippi. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Severe thunderstorm watch issued for Jefferson County and surrounding areas. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Storms approach from the southwest, radar showing rotation. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. First severe storms arrive, large hail and damaging winds. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Peak tornado threat for greater Birmingham area, multiple warnings possible. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Intense supercell storms, EF2 or EF3 tornadoes possible. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Squall line develops, widespread damaging winds, numerous power outages expected. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Heavy rain and wind continue, flash flooding in urban areas. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Storms begin to move east of Birmingham, threat decreasing locally. Atlanta, Georgia. Detailed timeline. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Partly cloudy, temperatures near 56 degrees, southerly winds increasing. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Storms developing in Alabama, moving east at 40 miles per hour, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Tornado watch issued for Metro Atlanta, storm mode becoming more organized. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. First severe warnings issued west of Atlanta in Carroll and Douglas counties. 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Storms enter western suburbs, Marietta and Smyrna under tornado warning. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Peak severe threat for downtown Atlanta, Hartsfield-Jackson Airport under tornado warning. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Destructive tornado possible through metro area, seek lowest floor interior room. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Additional storm cells, continued tornado threat, large hail up to 3 inches. 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Storms moving through eastern suburbs, Decatur and Stone Mountain area. 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Severe threat diminishing, storms moving into northeast Georgia. Now let me address travel impacts in much greater detail for those with upcoming plans. Air travel impacts by airport and day. Thursday, February 12th. All major airports, good conditions, minimal delays expected. Best travel day of the upcoming week for flying. Friday, February 13th. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Morning flights on time, evening delays likely starting around 6 p.m. due to approaching storms. Houston George Bush. Intercontinental. Mostly on time, isolated afternoon delays possible. Austin Bergstrom International. Good morning, delays possible after 5 p.m. San Antonio International. Similar to Austin, evening delays likely. Los Angeles International. Rain delays possible, reduce arrivals by 20%. San Francisco International. Significant rain, delays expected all day, 2 to 3 hour delays possible. Seattle Tacoma International. Rain and wind, moderate delays, 1 to 2 hours. Saturday, February 14th. Memphis International Airport. Severe thunderstorms likely 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Expect major delays or ground stops. Little Rock Clinton National. Severe weather, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Significant delays, possible airport closure. Dallas-Fort Worth International. Morning rain, improving afternoon, minor delays early. Shreveport Regional. Severe storms, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Expect delays and diversions. Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International. Severe weather, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Significant impacts. New Orleans Louis Armstrong International. Storms likely 6 p.m. to midnight. Delays expected. Atlanta Hartsfield. Jackson International. Good until late afternoon, then increasing delays. Sunday, February 15th. Birmingham, Shuttlesworth International. Severe storms, noon to 8 p.m. Major delays expected. Atlanta Hartsfield. Jackson International. Severe weather, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ground stops likely. Plan alternate routes. Charlotte Douglas International. Storms, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Delays and cancellations likely. Raleigh Durham International. Evening severe weather, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Expect delays. Jacksonville International. Thunderstorms, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Moderate delays. Savannah Hilton. Head International. Storms likely, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Delays expected. Monday, February 16th. Boston Logan International. Snow or rain possible. Uncertainty high. Monitor closely. New York. LaGuardia. Rain or snow possible. Could see delays. Forecast uncertain. Newark Liberty International. Similar to LaGuardia. Precipitation type uncertain. Philadelphia International. Rain likely. Snow possible. Delays likely if snow develops. Baltimore Washington International. Rain or mix. Delays possible. Ronald Reagan. Washington National. Rain expected. Minor delays. Tuesday, February 17th. Minneapolis St. Paul International. Sunny and 70 degrees. Excellent conditions. Record warmth. Chicago O'Hare International. Mild and pleasant. Good travel day. Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County. Nice weather. Minimal delays. Denver International. Snow showers possible. Minor delays. Wednesday, February 18th. Denver International. Continued snow. Moderate delays expected. Minneapolis St. Paul International. Temperatures crash. Snow developing evening. Delays likely after 6 p.m. Billings Logan International. Heavy snow. Significant delays. Great Falls International. Snow. Delays expected. Interstate highway travel impacts. Interstate 10 from Texas to Florida. Friday, February 13th. Good conditions most areas. Rain developing in Texas late afternoon. Saturday, February 14th. Heavy rain and severe storms from Houston to Lafayette. Hazardous driving, low visibility, hydroplaning risk. Avoid travel from noon to 8 p.m. if possible. Sunday, February 15th. Heavy rain continues. Mobile to Tallahassee especially impacted. 6 inches of rain possible. Interstate 20 from Texas to South Carolina. Saturday, February 14th. Severe storms likely from Shreveport to Jackson, Mississippi. Heavy rain, strong winds, poor visibility, dangerous travel conditions 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday, February 15th. Continued storms, Birmingham to Atlanta corridor, flash flooding possible, tree damage, power lines down. Travel not recommended afternoon and evening. Interstate 40 from Oklahoma to North Carolina. Saturday, February 14th. Oklahoma City to Little Rock, severe weather, heavy rain, gusty winds, difficult driving. Sunday, February 15th, Little Rock to Memphis to Nashville, flash flooding, standing water on roadways, multiple crashes likely. Interstate 35 from Texas to Minnesota. Saturday, February 14th, rain and storms from Austin to Dallas, slick roads, reduced visibility. Monday, February 16th, excellent travel weather, record warmth. Wednesday, February 18th, deteriorating conditions, Minneapolis area, snow developing evening, Interstate 90 from Seattle to Boston. Friday through Tuesday, heavy mountain snow, Montana and Idaho, Snoqualmie Pass, Lookout Pass, potentially closed at times, chain requirements. Monday, excellent across the Midwest section. Wednesday, snow developing Midwest section, poor travel. Wisconsin to New York, Interstate 70 from Utah to Maryland. Friday through Monday, heavy snow, Colorado mountain passes, Vail Pass, Eisenhower Tunnel, Loveland Pass, difficult to impossible travel at times, chain laws in effect. Wednesday, snow Ohio to Pennsylvania, slick roads, Interstate 80 from California to New Jersey. Friday through Tuesday, Donner Pass, extreme snow, up to 6 feet, road closures likely, do not attempt travel without chains and emergency supplies. Wednesday, snow Wyoming to Pennsylvania, dangerous travel. Now let me provide detailed information for outdoor sporting events and major gatherings scheduled over the next 10 days. NBA games weather impacts. Friday, February 13th, no weather-related postponements expected. Saturday, February 14th, Memphis Grizzlies home game, fans may face severe weather traveling to and from game. Sunday, February 15th, Atlanta Hawks home game, severe weather likely during game, fans should stay inside arena until threat passes. NHL games, weather impacts. Sunday, February 15th, Carolina Hurricanes home game, severe weather possible during game. Monday, February 16th, Boston Bruins home game, snow possible, parking lot conditions may be poor. College basketball tournament games. Multiple conference tournaments begin late February, mostly indoor venues. Main concern is fan travel to venues in severe weather zones. Spring training baseball. Grapefruit League in Florida, Sunday through Tuesday, could see rain delays and postponements. Cactus League in Arizona. Excellent conditions throughout the period. NASCAR racing, Atlanta Motor Speedway events. Monitor severe weather forecasts closely. Daytona International Speedway. 500 race on February 22nd looks dry with excellent conditions. Major outdoor events. Any Valentine's Day outdoor celebrations, Saturday in the South should have severe weather backup plans. Mardi Gras parades in New Orleans late February may face rain and storms. Agricultural impacts of this weather pattern are significant and worth discussing. Winter wheat across the Great Plains will benefit from the warmth and rainfall. Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota wheat farmers will see excellent growth conditions with the warm temperatures and adequate moisture. However, the severe weather Saturday and Sunday could bring damaging winds and large hail to wheat fields from Texas through Arkansas and into Tennessee. Hail larger than 1-inch diameter can cause significant crop damage even to dormant winter wheat. Farmers should assess fields after the storms pass and document any damage for crop insurance purposes. Flooding in low-lying agricultural areas of Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi is a concern with 3 to 5 inches of rain forecast. Fields with poor drainage may see standing water for several days. Livestock producers need to ensure animals have adequate shelter from severe weather. High winds can damage barns and outbuildings. Lightning is a threat to cattle in open pastures. Move livestock to protected areas before storms arrive. The heavy mountain snow out west is excellent news for summer water supplies. The snowpack in the Sierra Nevada has been critically low. This multi-day snow event could add 2 to 3 feet of snow water equivalent, dramatically improving reservoir forecasts for California and Nevada. Colorado River Basin snowpack will also improve with the heavy snow forecast for the Rockies. Lake Powell and Lake Mead water levels may see slight improvement this summer thanks to this increased snowpack. Energy sector impacts are also worth noting. Natural gas heating demand will drop significantly across the Midwest and northern plains as temperatures soar into the 60s and 70s Monday and Tuesday. This will reduce natural gas prices short term. Wind energy production will be excellent Saturday through Monday across the Great Plains with strong southerly winds ahead of the storm systems. Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas wind farms will produce near capacity. Solar energy production will be reduced in California Friday through Tuesday due to clouds and rain. However, the precipitation is needed to fill reservoirs that power hydroelectric facilities. Power outages are likely from severe thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday. Utility companies should pre-position repair crews in anticipated impact areas. Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and the Carolinas could all see scattered to widespread power outages from the severe weather. Strong winds, large hail, and tornadoes can down power lines and damage substations. Restoration efforts may be hampered if storms continue through Sunday night into Monday. Health and safety considerations during this wild weather pattern. The extreme temperature swings in the Midwest and northern plains could stress cardiovascular systems. Going from 30-degree mornings to 70-degree afternoons back to freezing within 72 hours is hard on the body. People with heart conditions should take extra precautions, dress in layers, stay hydrated, avoid overexertion during the warmest periods. The severe weather Saturday and Sunday will pose direct threats to life and safety. Tornadoes, damaging winds, large hail, and flash flooding are all capable of causing injuries and fatalities. Have a severe weather safety plan. Know where to shelter. An interior room on the lowest floor away from windows is best for tornadoes. Avoid driving through flooded areas. Just 6 inches of moving water can sweep a vehicle away. If a tornado warning is issued for your area, take action immediately. Do not wait to see the tornado. Many tornadoes occur at night or are wrapped in rain and impossible to see. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. A weather radio, smartphone app, and local TV or radio are all good options. The heavy snow in the mountains out west creates avalanche danger. Backcountry skiers and snowboarders should check avalanche forecasts before venturing into the mountains. The rapid snow accumulation will create unstable snowpack conditions. Hypothermia and frostbite are concerns for anyone caught outdoors in mountain snowstorms. Temperatures will drop into the teens and 20s with wind chills near zero or below in higher elevations. Looking further ahead beyond the 10-day forecast, the pattern looks to remain active through the end of February. The Climate Prediction Center 8 to 14-day outlook shows above normal precipitation across most of the western and central United States. This means more storms, more snow in the mountains, more rain in the south. Temperature outlook 8 to 14 days shows above normal temperatures across most of the country except the Northwest. The warm pattern continues for most areas. This suggests the severe weather threat will continue through late February, particularly across the South and Southeast. Snow lovers in the Northeast may be disappointed as the above-normal temperature outlook extends into early March. This reduces the chances for major snowstorms in major East Coast cities. However, the northern tier states from Montana to Minnesota to Michigan could see several winter storms during the final 10 days of February. Ocean conditions are also worth mentioning for coastal interests. Rip current risk will be high along the Gulf Coast and Southeast Atlantic coast Sunday through Tuesday due to strong onshore winds and large surf from the offshore storm system. Beach erosion is possible along the outer banks of North Carolina if the Valentine S-Day storm tracks close enough to the coast Monday. Mariners along the East Coast should prepare for gale to storm force winds Monday offshore from Cape Hatteras to Cape Cod as the storm intensifies. Small craft advisories will be in effect, and commercial fishing vessels should remain in port. For lake interests, the strong winds Saturday and Sunday will create hazardous conditions on the Great Lakes. Wave heights could reach 8 to 12 feet on Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. Now, I want to circle back to emphasize the snow forecast for the Sierra Nevada because it is truly exceptional. Mammoth Mountain 7-day snowfall forecast. Friday, 12 to 18 inches. Saturday, 15 to 24 inches. Sunday, 18 to 30 inches. Monday, 20 to 36 inches. Tuesday, 15 to 24 inches. Wednesday, 6 to 12 inches. Thursday, 3 to 6 inches. Total 7-day snowfall, 89 to 150 inches. That is 7 to 12 feet of snow. This is a season-making storm for ski resorts. Terrain that has been closed due to inadequate snow cover will open. Expert runs will have deep powder. This is what Sierra skiers have been waiting for all winter. Squaw Valley, Heavenly, North Star, and all other Tahoe resorts will see similar totals. 4 to 8 feet of new snow over the next week. Cascade Range resorts in Oregon and Washington will also benefit. Mount Bachelor could see 40 to 60 inches, Mount Hood 30 to 50 inches, Stevens Pass and Crystal Mountain in Washington 50 to 70 inches, Northern Rockies resorts in Idaho and Montana will get their share. Jackson Hole, Wyoming could see 30 to 48 inches, Big Sky, Montana 24 to 36 inches, Sun Valley, Idaho 18 to 30 inches. Colorado resorts will see lighter but still welcome amounts. Vail and Beaver Creek 12 to 20 inches, Aspen and Snowmass 10 to 18 inches, Breckenridge and Keystone 14 to 22 inches. These are game-changing snowfall amounts for the Western ski industry. President's Day weekend crowds will find excellent conditions. Let me now provide a summary of key takeaway points from this comprehensive forecast. Key takeaway 1. The weather pattern is shifting from quiet to very active. Multiple storm systems will impact the United States over the next 10 days. Key takeaway. 2. The West receives beneficial heavy snow. Water supply concerns will ease. Ski resorts will have excellent conditions. Key takeaway. 3. The South faces significant severe weather threats Saturday and Sunday. Tornadoes, large hail, damaging winds, and flash flooding are all possible. This is a high-end severe weather setup. Key takeaway 4. The Midwest and Northern Plains will experience record-breaking warmth Monday and Tuesday, with temperatures 40 to 45 degrees above normal. 70s in mid-February in Minneapolis. Key takeaway 5. The Northeast faces uncertainty with the Valentine S-Day storm. Snow is possible but not guaranteed. The forecast will become clearer within 24 hours. Key takeaway 6. Temperature swings will be extreme. Prepare for both warm and cold conditions within the same week. Key takeaway 7. Multiple rounds of severe weather are likely through late February across the South. Key takeaway 8. Travel will be hazardous at times. Severe weather. Saturday and Sunday will make driving dangerous across the South. Mountain passes out west will be difficult to impossible due to heavy snow. Key takeaway 9. This pattern represents a major change from the quiet weather of January. Active weather will continue for 3 to 4 weeks. Key takeaway. 10. Stay informed. Check forecasts frequently. Have safety plans in place. Be prepared to alter outdoor plans if dangerous weather threatens. That completes the most comprehensive weather forecast covering over 170 cities across the United States. Remember to comment below with your city name so I can provide you with even more specific information for your exact location. I personally read and respond to comments. Share this forecast with anyone who needs to know about the wild weather ahead. This information could help someone avoid a dangerous situation or plan better for the changing conditions. The next full update will be posted tomorrow morning with the latest model data on the Valentine S-Day storm system and the developing severe weather threat for the weekend. Until then, stay weather aware, stay safe, and make smart decisions based on the forecast. This is your complete 10-day weather outlook covering timing, temperatures, precipitation, severe weather, snow, and impacts for every major region and 170-plus cities from coast to coast. Stay weather ready, America.